So I get that the closer you're becoming the version of yourself that God created and intended you to be, guys, the stronger that polarity around you becomes, okay? Those opposing forces that are almost like fighting for that position within you, for the forefront position within you. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. And what I mean by that is like you've got God's force sort of pulling you towards you know, spiritual alignment and the light and towards peace and clarity, and then you've got the negative, lower vibrational energies here trying to push you into like the fear and the confusion and emotional instability, and to pull you away from your divine purpose, because we've got change, radiant future, and divine purpose. So it really is just like letting me know here that, you know, there is a change happening within you. It's leading you to where you're supposed to be and towards your divine purpose here. However, there is that negative energy or that lower frequency energy that is trying to sort of fight for that pole position, okay? It doesn't want the change. It's trying to stop the change from coming into play. You're definitely moving towards like an internal shift on a spiritual level, on a deep spiritual level. Wow. Some of you may be needing to rest and rejuvenate, okay? But this is definitely a contract that was made between you and God, okay? Or it's like I said, God is trying to pull you towards that light energy, okay, of being aligned, and the lower energies are trying to pull you away from that. But this is, you know, it's almost like your higher self or God or whoever it is for you. It could be your guardian angels here, your what do you call it, guiding, whatever it is, your angel team, right? Wanting you to find that balance and remain sturdy on your path. We've also got Magician in the Mirror, so it's time to sort of really take a deep look at what's pulling you in which direction, to stay focused on your visions of where you're sort of leading, okay, this radiant future that you have your sights set on, and align your thoughts and actions with that. Yeah, there's definitely lower frequency energies. It's like intensifying because of the shift. And the transformation that you're sort of going through is throwing everything, you know, that old energetic structure in, like it's going haywire for some of you. That shadow side of yourself is trying to, yeah, it's just trying to keep that place within you. Like I said, that forefront. So the thinking woman, 5th chakra angel Gabriel, and the angel of strength. So you know that there are sort of archangels working with you, okay, to sort of, this is the light that is leading you towards the path that you should be on. And the thinking woman here, I believe, is the darker energies that sort of try to penetrate your mind, try to destabilize your journey. Ooh, storm warning. And the thinking man. So here's even that polarity, okay, that I was just talking about. There's this stability within you that they are creating, this the stability in you that they are trying to disrupt here. I'm getting very deeply here that it's like through your mind. It is spiritual warfare, okay, but it goes, I think it's more psychological than spiritual. We'll get to that in a minute. It's like you're being urged here to stop feeding that frequency. And what's coming through right now is that it's trying to reconnect itself to you right now before the shift is solidified. Show us what we need to see. I get that it's coming from like really skewy places, like you know, people that are close to you. So you know, you make those steps forward and you start yeah, it's like you start getting back into alignment, okay, and something tries to pull you out again. That lower energy sort of pops its head up again, and it's coming from unexpected places, people closest to you, you know. Those lower frequencies always try to get in with whatever door they can, right? They try to get to you any way possible. And what I'm getting for a lot of you, it's not only happening with the closest people around you, like it's almost like a shock. That's what I'm sensing, is like, it's like, what? That type of energy. But also, more than that, it's trying to target your mind. That's where it's coming into, I'm telling you. I said we'd get to that in a minute, but really, it's targeting your mind. It is. Look at it. It's like when you open that door of even the slightest bit of fear or doubt, okay, which is what, look, this is how it's happening, right? It could be someone close to you, know, someone that you've looked up to, like I said. But it's also targeting your mind here as well. So we've got the person close to you who is trying to infiltrate your mind and place that fear of doubt, but that is the lower entity sort of trying to infiltrate this person. But then it's also your own mind, your emotional state, and your mind, your truth. It's trying to muck around with that. And then there's also people around you who are, you know, being deceitful and dishonest and trying to get to you from that standpoint. So it's like you're being attacked from different angles here. It could even be in your workplace, okay, or someone, if you own a business, because that just came to my mind, it could be affecting your business in somewhat, like someone is trying to affect what you're building, what you're working at. If you think about the number 7 here, like testing, evaluation, okay, so it's just seeing how far it can sort of, well, it's trying to penetrate what you're doing from any angle possible within your life. Even possibly screwing with your material possessions, your material wealth. Once that energy sort of penetrates, if you look at this 5 of Cups here, so, you know, feeling down and out, like, you know, head down, shame, doubtful, fearful, the energy gets in there, right? It starts throwing that polarity off course. And you can call it like demons or lower frequency entities, negative spiritual energy, but whatever language like you personally use for it, it's low frequency energy trying to pull your consciousness out of alignment before you solidify into this new higher version of yourself that God has intended you to be. Okay. Oh. Yeah, definitely the closer you get to it, like it's Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, triple three. You've definitely got guidance here. And this is the light that I'm talking about. I'm going to say it yet again because we've got the Hierophant coming out with Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, right? So this is just talking about, okay, to me, when the threes come out like that and I see that and I sense that it's like Father, Son, Holy Spirit, right? But the Three of Cups is like a celebration. It's light, it's cheerful. Then you've got the Three of Swords, which is the betrayal and the hurts and the da-da-das. And then you've got the Three of Wands, which is like, if you think about it, it's like that personal growth, taking action, life direction card. So it's telling me like that you've got the light and dark polarity forces working, trying to screw with, you know, what it is that you're working towards or moving towards, or your purpose. Wow, okay, but also you're taking, oh, okay. I just got that wrong. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I could start the video again, but I'm not gonna. Because we've got the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands. So the polarity in the between here, good and bad, right? It's not as simple as that, light and dark. And then you've got taking leadership of your own path. So I do feel that you'll come out of this. And I did look at a card earlier that I thought you will come out of it. But anyway. And Ace of Wands. Okay, so you will definitely come out the other side, but also it could be that these darker entities here are trying to mess with what it is that you're building with your purpose. And I definitely get why, you know, with the cups and the swords here, and with the wands, like it's a psychological warfare as much as it is spiritual. And the real battle here is like over your consciousness. What version will you continue? What path, you know, what version of yourself will you continue identifying with moving forward? Are you going to come back to the old, or are you going to move into the new? I do get that there's a separation that's going to have to take place, both with the Hierophant and the Five of Cups here. There's going to need to be a separation from, you know, I don't know, people and attachments that you have right now in order to move into the new. And it's not isolation that I'm getting, it's like just separation, okay? Maybe it's certain frequencies. There are certain frequencies, and that could, like I said, be in the workplace or surrounding you, like people close to you. And simply put, like it's frequencies that you can't take with you into this new version of yourself because they are not aligned. Yeah, we'll do this one. And I think it goes without saying that, you know, you've got these opposing forces fighting for your human body here, right? For your mindset. We'll deal with this in a minute. But I think you know on a deeper level that not everything can have access to you, to this new version of yourself. Not everyone can have access to this new version of you. And I think it's important that you stay aligned with where or with who God intended you to be. Which is, I know, which is what your focus is on, okay? Which is where your visions lie and where your focus is on. And also where that inner voice is leading you. So it's pretty important right now to stay focused on that. It matters for something, okay? And it could be the divine purpose like we had coming out here. It could be a reason why you're, you know, going through this shift, why you've experienced what you've experienced and you're going through this shift. We've got emotion, time and healing. So it definitely is time to move past, you know, that getting caught in those emotions, okay? Because sometimes the lower, it's time to sort of zip those emotions up, because that's where the lower frequencies get in, right? It's time to do this. It's time to heal and move forward to your divine purpose. Not even maybe not even to your divine purpose, right? Just to where it is you know you need to be going. You know, this morning I was there was a really thick fog outside, and what I was sort of getting was that there's a fog in front of you, and I was going to do a reading on this, but no, it didn't eventuate that way. After contemplation, I sort of moved in a different direction. But just looking at this now, it's like what that was about was you're being pulled in a certain direction here, but there is like a fog in front of you, but it's not a literal fog. It's like you can't see the step in front of you. You're unsure of where it's going to lead. You can't see the path. You can't see the outcome, but you're being pulled in that direction. And so even though you can't see the outcome and you can't see the path, you're being urged to continue on that path. It might not have to do with a divine purpose. It might just be that you need to be at a certain place at a certain time in a certain day of a certain month of a certain year, right? In order to, I don't know, have something fall into your lap, or you are the person who falls into someone's lap, or for some reason, for some God-aligned reason. Okay, but whatever it is that you're being pulled towards and you feel drawn to, I'm so happy that that reading also that came through with this reading, because I really felt like I wanted to do it. But anyway, that's a different story. But whatever you're being pulled towards, even though you don't know the outcome and you don't know why and you don't know how and you don't know who and you don't know blah, 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 keep going, because that is aligned for you. That is the path that you're meant to be on, even if you are walking it blindly. God's taking you spiritually and consciously right now towards something. You don't even have to know the outcome, right? That's, you know, attraction. So to me, this is like, you know, this is the attraction towards where it is that you're going. And the fire, there's a fire that represents with God, right? When he was leading the Israelites out, right? Something like that, okay? So, oh, frick, you're not going to believe it. Because it's to do with the fog or something. There was a fog and he'd done the light during the day and the fire at night to lead the Israelites out of whatever it is. So something like that, okay? It might not be the Israelites, it might be something else, but I distinctly remember this. So the fact that this fire is coming out with attraction, okay? Not sure where the Mars fits in, but the attraction, is almost like, you know, you're attracted to something, you're drawn to something. So that is just crazy. As I'm talking about that, thank you. As I'm talking about that, this card comes out. We've also got cold and detached. So like I just said and went through, it's time to zip up these emotions here. So that's amazing also. Let's see what's under that one. Wow. Time to zip up those emotions and separate yourself from certain frequencies. Attraction, you're being led. Don't worry about the fog. You're being freaking led. And at higher self-activation. Absolutely amazing. Change. Okay. Wow. That is so friggin' amazing. What are we pulling from? Let's get one of these. Also, last night when I was, and I thought this was the calling for a reading, right? Because last night when I finished the read and I pulled, and so I'm going to pull from this deck anyway, but last night when I finished the reading, this card was on the floor and I don't know how it got there. So I thought I was going to do a reading on this. And after contemplating on it, this is the reading that I sort of settled for. But it's amazing now how they're all coming into play. It's just mad. Absolutely amazing. But this might be relevant for somebody. Okay, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? You understand? Okay, and on the back it's like, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Someone may need to hear that. Anyway, here it is on top, and we're going to shuffle and we'll see what comes out. Maybe it was just like, hey, use these cards today, you know. Thank you. Who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I chose to become. Well, look at that even. You know, look at this. I am not what happened to me, right? So it's almost like what has come out here of you're being drawn in a certain direction. You're moving into a higher frequency, a higher version of yourself, the person that God intended you to be. And those lower entities are trying to keep you, pulling you down. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. So that's crazy. Again, it's absolutely amazing. Hope I can read it. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move forward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become? And how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? That's absolutely freaking amazing and perfectly aligns with what has come out. Today's soul action, write a forgiveness letter. This could be for someone. Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the, oh my goodness, the Ho'oponopono. Oh my God, what is that? Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Who am I ready to forgive? That's a beautiful little thing. I'm not really sure why it's relevant in this reading, but you know, it could be relevant for someone, and maybe somebody needed to hear that. Okay, what are we pulling? Yeah. I think one thing that we have to remember, okay, while we're walking towards or being led towards this higher self activation, is that, you know, the version of you that you're becoming can't be built while being in the same frequencies, right? You cannot move towards this new energy and this new frequency while you're constantly feeding the same frequencies, you know, the frequencies that were bringing this distortion in, this fear and the doubt and all of the negative things, the negative lower frequency entities, call it what you will, okay? But you cannot move into the new while feeding the old. Someone needs to be made aware of that. The Hanged Man, change of perspective. Seven of Wands, defending your energy here. And the Knight of Swords, like friggin', you know, in pursuit of that truth. Like, stay focused on that truth. Like, you know, the charge towards that truth. Also the King of Swords here. Charge towards that truth and master it, you know, master your mind, master your thoughts, because this is where the crap is leaking in. The lower energies, entities, whatever you want to call it, are leaking in. I think this is what Spirit's trying to make you aware of, you know, that not everything around you is helping you move forward spiritually. And be aware of where they're targeting. You know, if someone that you really care about is like acting strangely, you have to understand that this is a lower entity that's sort of trying to penetrate them, that's penetrating them through their insecurities in order to get to you. How would you help that? You know, how can you help when you know that that's happening? I just thought, how can you help that person overcome that being penetrated by that, being you know, penetrated by that entity? How do you overcome that? You know, show them the light, walk them to the light, keep them. It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's like a vicious cycle, really. Show us what we need to see. Or do you just separate? Is that the you know, what Spirit's trying to say is that even no matter how close they are to you, like, you cannot let anyone get in your path. And so therefore, if even one of your closest people, your family or your friends, are acting in this manner and can be penetrated by that, or can be taken over, let me put it that way, taken over by a lower frequency entity, well then you know, you have to separate from that. That could be because that came out, right? I guess what they're trying to say is that some things are trying to keep you emotionally and mentally and energetically tied to that version of yourself, and it's your discernment, you know. Look, you have to know when to move, know when to walk, know when to, you know. And look at this change of perspective again we've got coming out. Again with the Five of Cups as well. I'm getting with the let go. We've had the Hangman twice now, and there's the answer. You have to let it go. You have to look at the truth. You have to look at the truth. You have to see their energy, read their energy, look at the truth here. You know, you have to be realistic and let go of that person and move towards, you know, with new found, almost like with that rebirth. Okay, so this is pre-rebirth, this is after rebirth, you know, that full alignment. Page of Wands, like that curiosity, that naivety, that like, no, I'm being led in this direction. I want to follow this direction towards the star here, towards the hope, towards the healing, the spiritual guidance that I'm feeling, to become aligned, you know, perfectly aligned, to be this new version of yourself, to become this higher version of yourself. So that's the answer. There you go. Mad. I'm also getting here that, you know, when you recognize who and what and where and why, right? When you fully recognize that interference, even that interference that you're mistaking for your own inner voice, that voice that you hear within yourself, that your own inner intuitive, your own intuitive, starts with I, for freak's sake. Let's call it insight, but it's not that. When you fully recognize what's interfering with your own intuitive insight, okay, and what's interfering with your consciousness, you stop giving it the same access. You stop giving it the energy that it needs to feed off you and your frequency. let's pull one of these just to find out, because I know it's difficult sometimes when you're moving forward, you know, the fog's in front of you, you can't see where you're going, you're not sure why or where, right? It can get a little bit confusing. So let's just see what it says. Just show us what we need to see. Or you guys think of that. Think of the question that you need to ask. Okay, recovery. If you believe. What's under there? Oh yeah, the Nine of Swords. Look at that. Walk away from the shit. Walk away from the bullshit. Okay. Recovery. If you believe, and let go. Holy heck. And yes. So there you go. I'm hearing right now, recover from the lower entities, okay? And if you believe in yourself and you believe in the guidance that God is giving you, you know, and you let go of what is holding you back, then yes, you are aligned and moving where you're meant to be, where you're being pulled to. Actually, let's get one of these quickly before we close with our angel answers. Thank you. God goes with me wherever I go. Oops. God goes with me wherever I go. There is no time, no place, no state where God is absent. There is nothing to be feared. Someone needed to hear that. All the lessons are lessons God would have me learn. It takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful. We just sort of went through that, didn't we? All lessons, all things are lessons God would have me learn. Yeah. Yep. It takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful. I love it. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. Oh, we're just talking about the mind. That's just absolutely crazy. When a situation has been dedicated wholly to truth, peace is inevitable. And I am among the ministers of God. It cannot be that it is hard to do the task that Christ appointed you to do, since it is He who does it. Okay. And the closing. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to take the bottom one as well. I'm optimistic is there. 555 could be relevant for somebody. We've got I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you dependable friend, partner, and colleague. You are stable. 22, you're in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. You are aligned. 26, you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. You are tactful. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. Absolutely beautiful. These cards have come out in the last couple of days. I'd hate when it does that, but you know, obviously they come out for a reason. Number 10, you have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. You are ingenious. What I was just getting then too, like with this, your mind is sharp and allows you to dream. Like you're pretty freaking you know, strong in the mind, okay? And I don't think there are many moments of where you sort of oh God, I'm not sure I can do this, and da 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 da. And if you do, then they're very brief. And that's why they sort of try to penetrate and attack people around you, these lower frequencies, in order to get to you, okay? Because your mind is strong. Like you're a strong person spiritually and emotionally, okay? But yeah, look, this is something to be aware of, that you're nearly there. And if you can't see the end in sight, guys, you're nearly there. Keep going, even though you can't see where you're going or you don't know why. Keep going, because it's going to be fruitful. Let me just quickly ask that, actually. Show us the journey of our collective, please. Show us the journey of our collective. What is the end result? Just because if you're moving through fog right now, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit like, oh, where am I going? Do I keep going? And I think that was something to do with the reading yesterday. So let's just have a little look. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, absolutely. Oh, and the High Priestess with the Justice. Four of Wands, the celebration, movement forward here, okay? Two of Wands. Blind faith, look at that. Two of Wands. Typically, you know, it's the woman sitting... Oh, is that the Swords? Two of Swords, sorry. With the blindfold. I got it wrong. Okay, two of Wands, Eight of Wands, like moving forward here, okay? Where are you headed? What is the end result? Here it is. The Nine of Pentacles, moving towards that, you know, fulfillment and attainment of what you're supposed to fulfill here, which has something to do, right? Because we've got the High Priestess here, so it's got to do with hidden knowledge and having access to that and divine purpose. Trust your intuition, spiritual, you know, this higher version of yourself here. And the Justice. Truth. You're leading to a path of truth, a path of balance, okay? And celebration, stability, firm foundations, love, happiness, dancing, singing, celebrating with other people, you know? Moving towards your passion and your purpose and your spiritual drive, and moving towards, you know, whatever it is that you're moving towards, it's going to be fulfilling, okay? It's going to make you happy, because we've got, you know, Justice, High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So wherever it is that you're leading, keep going, because it is leading you to your higher self, to a happy place, to rejuvenation, to new energy, to new life. All right, that's enough of my spilling it all out there, right? Enough of my... Yeah! All right, this is your reading. If you resonate, please pop a like on the video and share it for other collective to be able to receive this message. If you want to become a part of our soul collective here, or you vibe with my energy, hit that subscription button. And if you want to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell, guys. Absolute pleasure having your energy here and bringing this message through and being able to relay it to you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. I love and appreciate and welcome each and every one of you.